And now finally we must try to sum up our seventh lecture, which was dedicated to the problem of etymology of English words. The first century before Christ. The conquerors of Britain were far more sophisticated Romans. Roman rule for Britain lasted for more than 300 years. It is to the Romans that the Germanic tribes owe the knowledge of some new fruits and vegetables, of which they had no idea before, and the Latin names of the fruits and vegetables enter their vocabularies, reflecting this new knowledge: cherry, pear, plum, pea, beet, pepper, plant, etc. Some more examples of Latin borrowings of this period are cup, kitchen, meal, port, wine, and so on. The 5th century Anno Domini. Several of the Germanic tribes, the most numerous amongst them the Angles, the Saxons, and the Jutes, migrated across the sea, now known as the English Channel, to the British Isles. The Celts defended their country against the invaders. Finally, they retreated to the north and southwest. Through their numerous contacts with the Celts, the conquerors got to know and assimilated a number of Celtic words. Even the name of the English capital originates from Celtic Lyn, river, plus Dun, fortified hill, the meaning of the whole being fortress on the hill over the river. The 7th century Anno Domini. This century was signifying for the Christianization of England. Latin was the official language of the Christian Church, and consequently the spread of Christianity was accompanied by a new period of Latin borrowings. For example, priest, bishop, monk, nun, candle. School is a Latin borrowing, and so are such words as scholar and magister. From the end of the 8th century to the middle of the 11th century. England underwent several Scandinavian invasions, which inevitably left a trace on English vocabulary. Some of the words of this group are easily recognizable as Scandinavian borrowings by the initial sk combination. For example, sky, skin, ski, skirt. Within the famous battle in Hastings, when the English were defeated by the Normans under William the Conqueror, we come to the eventful epoch of the Norman conquest. French words from the Norman dialect penetrated every aspect of social life. Administrative words, such as state, government, parliament, council, power, legal terms, court, judge, justice, crime, prison, military terms, army, war, soldier, officer, battle, enemy, educational terms, pupil, lesson, library, science, pen, pencil. The Renaissance period. In England, as in all European countries, this period was marked by significant developments in science, art, culture, and also by a revival of interest in the ancient civilizations of Greece and Rome and their languages. Hence, there occurred a considerable number of Latin and Greek borrowings, such as major, minor, moderate, intelligent, permanent, to elect, to create. Numerous scientific and artistic terms, such as datum, status, phenomena, philosophy, method, music. Greek Renaissance borrowings, for example, atom, cycle, etc. Parisian borrowings, such as regime, routine, machine, police, ballet, matinee, scene, technique, bourgeois, etc. Italian also contributed a considerable number of words to English, such as piano, violin, opera, alarm, kernel, and some Latin affixes. The suffix ian, communion, legion, opinion, session, union. The suffix shen, relation, revolution, starvation, temptation, unification. The suffix at, appreciate, create, congratulate. The remnant suffix ct, act, conduct, collect, connect. The remnant suffix de, as in applaud, divide, exclude, include. The prefix dis, disable, distract, disagree. The suffix able, detestable, curable. The suffix at, accurate, desperate, graduate. The suffix ant, arrogant, constant, important. The suffix ant, absent, convenient, decent, evident. The suffix er, major, minor, junior, senior. The suffix l, cordial, final, fraternal, maternal. The suffix r, lunar, solar, familiar. Some French affixes. The suffix ans, arrogance, endurance, hindrance. The suffix ans, consequence, intelligence, patience. The suffix ment, appointment, development, experiment. The suffix age, courage, marriage, passage, village. The suffix s, tigress, lioness, actress. The suffix us, curious, dangerous, joyous, serious. The prefix in, enable, enact, enslave. So the etymological structure of English vocabulary looks like this, of native element and of borrowed element. So the native element includes Indo-European element, Germanic element, and English proper element. The borrowed element includes Celtic words, Latin words. So the first group, 1st century before Christ. Second group, 7th century Anno Domini. Third group, the Renaissance period words. Scandinavian borrowings from the 8th to the 11th centuries Anno Domini. French borrowings, Norman borrowings, Parisian borrowings, Renaissance borrowings, and Greek Renaissance borrowings. Italian borrowings, Renaissance and later borrowings, Spanish borrowings, Renaissance and later borrowings, German borrowings, Indian borrowings, and Russian borrowings. And we said that 65 or 70% of English words are borrowed. So modern scholars estimate the percentage of borrowed words in the English vocabulary at 65–70%, which is exceptionally high figure. This anomaly is explained by the country's eventful history and by its many international contacts. So the words of Indo-European element, family relations such as father, mother, brother, son, daughter, parts of the human body such as foot, nose, lip, heart, animals, cow, swine, goose, plants, tree, birch, corn, time of day, day, night, heavenly bodies such as sun, moon, star, numerous adjectives such as red, new, glad, sad, the numerals from 1 to 100, pronouns, personal pronouns, except they, which is Scandinavian, demonstrative pronouns, numerous verbs such as to be, to stand, to sit, to eat, to know. The words of the Germanic element, parts of the human body, for example, head, hand, arm, finger, bone, animal, bear, fox, calf, plants, oak, fir, grass, natural phenomena such as rain, frost, seasons of the year, so only autumn is a French borrowing. Landscape features, sea, land, human dwellings and furniture such as house, room, bench, sea-going vessels, boat, ship, adjectives such as green, blue, gray, white, small, thick, high, old, good, verbs such as to see, to hear, to speak, to tell, to say, to answer, to make, to give, to drink. And English proper element. These words have distinctive feature. They are specifically English, such as bird, boy, girl, lord, lady, woman, daisy, always.